Hey everybody, welcome to today's Daily Draw. We're drawing Tangela today. One of my more favorite Pokemon. I'm not certain why I love this design so much, but I really do. It's because I had a single Pokemon manga growing up that we got used from our local library. And it wasn't the Electric Tail of Pikachu, it was the other one where all the human characters were named after nuts. Like Hazel and Almond and Peanut. I don't remember. If anyone knows, if anyone read that monstrosity of a comic, it was so weird. I adored it though, and there was a story about the main character Hazel trying to, find out what the Tangela looked like under all of the vines, and she kept trying to force her way into seeing what it was, and Tangela was like, no, that's my personal boundaries, and she was like, you're right, those are your personal boundaries, that was bad of me, I won't do that. And Tangela's like, oh, well, since you so kindly acknowledged that, I guess you can't see it, right? And everyone's like, oh crap, you saw what it was, what it looked like, and she's like, oh, I'll draw it for y'all. And it was just like a scribble, because she's terrible at drawing, and it was the dumbest punchline ever, but I loved it. Anyway.
Do you that's the microphone's so close to my mouth.
Sorry.
Do you remember when we went to Florida and Pokemon Go had just launched? And it was like midnight and we walked around the beach looking for a Tangela.
Yeah, because that was back before people started data spoofing, when they still let you do the warmer, colder thing to find the Pokemon. And you could actually track things down instead of just only the ones that were near Pokestops. Yeah, there were a lot of really cool things about Pokemon Go that they had to stop doing because people kept cheating, and that's really lame. If you're listening to me and you were one of the people that cheated at Pokemon Go and made them have to change the entire game structure because you were ruining the metagame, not cool, dude. Anyway, Tangela here. Let's talk about some Pokedex entries, because you see those vines on Tangela that I referred to as vines earlier that very much, do vine whip?
He reminds me of the purple monster from McDonald's.
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
I don't know why.
I can see it, yeah. But anyway, you see these vines on Tangela that are very clearly vines that it can use vine whip with, that are very much vines? Not according to the Pokedex entries, those are seaweed. Does that look like seaweed to you?
What kind of animal is he supposed to... Just seaweed?
Yeah,
seaweed with like a ball in it?
I don't know. He's got the same body type, egg group as Oddish does. So maybe it's like an Oddish that grew a bunch of vines. I'm not certain. I don't know. All the Pokedex entries say is that it grows seaweed, not vines. That's seaweed, guys.
That would make sense why there's so many in Florida then.
I mean, I guess it would. Yeah, it was right down by the beach too. But I don't know, I always thought it was vines, and it's really bugging me that it's freaking seaweed. But anyway, so he's covered in seaweed. He wiggles his seaweed in a mesmerizing way to confuse people, so he can flee. The seaweed grows fast enough that if someone grabs him by his seaweed, he can just tear it off easily and run away. Also, one of the Pokedex entries says that the seaweed is covered in tiny, gross hairs. I'm not sure why that's a thing.
Why would it say that?
I don't know.
You know what? There's no excuse for that.
No, there's not. It's seaweed, first of all. I don't know. So there's the deep Pokedex entry lore. I just can't get over the fact that it's supposed to be seaweed. I don't know. But I know this was a fun one to draw. It was a very difficult one to draw, especially since this is another one that I drew in the car. We're on our way, or we're here now, but we're in California now, and we were going through those mountains, and I was trying to draw all these vines and get them all intricate enough, and I wanted a full enough, well, they're not vines, they're freaking seaweed, but I wanted a full enough, look with all the tangling happening, but I also wanted, an interesting silhouette, especially since, I the negative space is very important to me in a drawing. It adds to the, composition, is that the one I'm looking for? It makes an interesting shape to look at. So I'm very, very happy with how this drawing turned out. I think he looks really, really cute. with these weird little seaweed vines.
I love the way that you did his feet.
Oh, thank you. I know they're cute, aren't they? I know he's just a little Tangle guy. Got little shoes on. Anyway, there's Tangela for you. I hope you all enjoyed. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.
Bye.